I just want to say anything I've said negatively about this car in this video was a joke. This thing is super awesome. It's super solid. Rust free. Couldn't ask for a better start. Minus this fender. But just kidding about the mess. It was a pleasure to work on so far. That could change. Alright, I'd like to welcome everybody to the nicest Chevelle that is currently in my garage. You look at Jimmy's favorite part. Custom pedal extensions. Custom everything. I will definitely say it is the nicest 70 Chevelle I've had in my garage. Also, the only Chevelle I've ever had in my garage.
Jimmy is not a quitter.
He can't stop. Won't stop. Aftermarket fender fitting 101.
Oh.
I didn't know we were doing the kick now. I thought we were just doing the pushing.
Sometimes you just really gotta let it have it. Put that back in, would you? We gained a little bit on her. No, we gained a lot actually.
Yeah.
You can always fix the rest of it with some Bondo, it's fine.
Well, that part not so much.
No, I'm saying if you dented it and stuff.
I didn't dent it though.
It's
still,
just dirty.
Look at the reflection of that.
I know.
Perfect.
I'm just saying. If you...
Bubber? Now, it might end up with a high spot right over here somewhere, but we can shrink that down.
We can get off our straight edge. Oh, that's perfect.
See now, you could almost see the problem. Aftermarket fender, aftermarket inner fenders, the bolts.
Oh, you think the two would get together?
Yeah, you'd think, but the bolt holes for this inner fender are now going to be like a hole and a half off of where they are drilled. So either we take these out, forget about them, and just make the fender fit, or we re-drill this and a new spot, but it's going to have an extra hole.
Don't we have
Oh, we'll weld it up, Jimmy says. No problem. We'll weld it up.
Never mind. I thought I remembered we had El Camino stuff upstairs, but that's a different year, so that
I'm
would
pretty sure those are going to be different.
not work.
That's maybe we should just do that a little bit more.
I
mean, do you need a bigger board?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't know we were getting that serious.
Well, I mean, if I can make this fender work.
Oh, we're gonna save on her. This is what you're saying. Once we get out all the body equipment we own.
Does the other fender have a lip like the quarter panels do? You know how it's got that little...
Yeah, I don't know. What are you saying? You want me to go check? Is that...
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought Angel might.
I'm sitting down.
On the rollers? No.
No? Okay. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, yeah, that's funny.
sure you get the pedals in your video too.
Okay.
That's something everyone needs to be a part of. You like the gentleness better?
I did. Well, I was prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for the.
And the kicking is a little bit more entertaining, though. You might want to.
Alright. Get it back. Get it in there. Oh man, we're really getting somewhere.
This thing is almost. I mean, look at that.
It's really coming around.
I mean, we're not
I think we lift the core support up a little bit.
Then we can open the door. We'll be almost money. You have to kick here.
What were they doing with all the red spot putty?
Really,
They were really restoring on her.
Right. The uniqueness to her.
You seen the interior?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, the interior.
New
Did
interior.
you see the rest of the car?
Chevelle interior for sale.
You got one fender and the rest of the car.
I don't know if we can get the pedals that good from here.
Oh man, you need some light on the subject? I can just light you up down here.
You turn on the dome light. Courtesy lights.
Not.
I just need the pedals now.
Yeah, they're not really in focus.
You know what?
Maybe.
What kind of camera is this?
I don't know.
We're going to talk to the
Junk.
audio and video
Oh, nope,
department.
got it.
Oh,
Custom pedals.
Hey,
I mean, these are
Angel.
so
I don't know if you want to know, but
one-off.
if you want to get another look at
You
the
got another
pedals,
set for sale.
we can make a bigger set.
Oh. Yeah, and then you can sit in the back seat while you're, you know. Well, I mean, there is no seat, but, you know, you could sit back here, and then you could operate the pedals, but not the steering wheel. That didn't make any sense, but
No.
it's okay. We're going with it, because I already said it. Or we can edit that out. Matt's probably not going to edit that out, let's be honest.
Man, I still think we could get some more out of her. Just so it sits naturally without being flared out.
What is the, what's the other side look like?
Well, I'll tell you what.
You want to take the straight edge?
No. This side is
Primo.
pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
Anything the back needs to go in, but
Oh, well that's weird. This side is not
this
there.
side, the fender's also full of Bondo back there, so I'm not sure what we're gonna find.
Oh. Well, we
What?
that side's definitely not going to take the kick method. Then.
No. Well, let's biff it first. I also put my fingers in there.
Why would you do that?
He hasn't done that yet today, so I figured he might as well accomplish everything.
This fender is 3/16 of an inch wider right here
Oh, is that all?
than that side, so that's why you get a hood gap here. No matter what way you move the course forward, dong 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 dong. It's in the fender. Each side from here to here is wider than the other side.
How far up?
Well,
Good.
it's the same up here. I measured back here where that first bump stop goes, and it's the same on each
So you
side.
could just cut.
So it's just from here to here.
Just cut the.
So,
yeah.
or and then with fender out, and then it's gonna be wider up there.
Probably be easier just to cut it.
Oh yeah.
Tap it over and weld it up.
Jimmy says easier to cut and weld.
We haven't done
We gotta talk to the fabrication
a
department.
cow hood like that before.
A cow hood? Kind of looks like a cow.
Right. The old cow hood. Oh, what are we doing? We done modifying here? Or
Well, I think we'll have to revisit this another day.
Oh, okay. We can set the tool.
I think I've had with my sheriff.
Oh, you did your share of footwork.
I've worked hard today.
Oh, I hear you.
I got the back window out, sun visors.
You put a fuel tank in the old beast.
Yeah, we put a gas tank in the old B.
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy made a mess in the garage.
Seems good at doing.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, yeah, nice headline.
Yeah, had mine for sale.
It's in great shape.
So we'll continue this next time on what are we doing to ourselves garage. What did I get into garage? That's the new name of our channel. Ready for bodywork garage.
It is?
Ready for paint. Garage.com. Send us all your projects.
We name it to will be ready.
Will it though? Will it?
Yes. Maybe. If we don't get this done, we're gonna lose the shop.
Do you really want to push this? I mean, you really want the shop to disappear on this project?
No.
Can we try it with something else?
Don't forget to edit this part out.
Split in half if I hit this one, huh?
No, I shouldn't.
It's making the. I bend it right here. Here, take this.
Hold up.
Hold up on. Yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to get in there. You might be able to do it underneath this bench. When you nod your head, I'll hit it.
Oh, you tell me you're gonna hit me twice.
Let's take a look at that. That happens, you don't have a bolt in there.
Right. Well, it might go now.
Yeah, still not enough. Might need to be cut right here where it's bending. Right here. That's nothing at all. See, obviously it's supported under there.
That's where it stops.
I need you to do that again. I might forego the piece of wood.
Oh, we're gonna forego. Now I'm getting big words right here. Forego. What does that even mean?
I'm not really sure.
No.
Sounded good.
Did.
Close.
Man, you foregoed me right out of there.
That's getting better.
Man, that's, I mean, we had a piece of trim over here.
Right. We had a piece
Because
of
I think the
Bondo
hood
right
has-
here. Piece of
Yeah.
Bondo.
Doesn't the hood have to come up just a touch?
Yeah, those gotta come up. But you could just tell that
Yeah.
one side's
No,
flat,
yeah.
one side's
Got that.
aftermarket, one side's not.
Right.
So you can tell. Yeah, see it's above the hood. This is a fender.
Right.
That's closer. We've had this problem on a lot of aftermarket, like Camaro fenders even. Think I'm gonna leave that for now? Does it seem like it's closer?
Yeah.
Is that tab getting any closer to line it up in there?
I don't know if you want to look at that.
Let's get Angel in here and take a look at this.
Oh.
Let's just get in here and take a look at this.
Exactly.
How far off this is from the hole that's right there.
Okay.
Oh, there you go now.
Mmm.
Yeah, that's a...
That's tasty. You're just gonna are you gonna have to cut the tab off
Yeah,
and
you gotta
then
cut the tab off
and
the
then
way.
and so
If it had like a real pry bar, maybe we could.
Oh, you want to bend on it?
I was thinking maybe we could bend it
that's pretty far though.
up there.
It is pretty far. He's also raising up all the work I did up here.
Noticing that. I thought maybe you were gonna get up there and sit on it. Hold her down.
I don't know if you're gonna bend that. We could probably just pie cut it maybe, but then I don't know if it would reach. Like once it bends up, we'd have to elongate the hole out.
I think it would reach.
You think?
It's pretty big. The hole's pretty big. Or we could heat it.
If we.
Maybe we could twist it. See, because of where it bolt it's on there. Like I wonder if we just twisted it. Because then it would come back up.
Right. Maybe. You can always, when we have the fender off, bend it to where we think it's gonna work. Put it back on and find out we didn't do anything.
And it didn't.
Make it a
The door
original.
still opens.
Original one.
We're ahead of schedule.
That's a bonus.
Oh, easy. Oh, all we we needed was this guy.
See his little shim. I don't know why you had to bend this back up.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. You didn't sit on it. This is good. This came out.
Well, wait, we need to stretch the thing. We'll have to.
Yeah, give that a little twist.
I think we'll have to bolt the bottom on before we. And then shim this.
Situation.
Do something. We'll have to do something. That's what we're gonna have to do. Anyways, I thought I was done for the day.
I thought so too. Oh, we're done.
I've grabbed my sweatshirt. That means we're done.
Shutting down the studio.
Oh, I took one.
A quick look at what this car is all about here so far. This is a project of 80s performance. The whole frame is done. The bottom of the car has been undercoated. Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty cool project. Hopefully I can live up to you know, their standards. We'll see what happens. A quick rundown of what my plan is going to be on this car and how I'm going to do it. Gonna strip it, obviously. Bare metal, do any metal work that needs done. Then I'm going to put the Evercoat Super Build Optex primer on it. Being that's direct to metal, it's also a polyester primer. I'll block that. I'll do my body work over that. I'll use that same primer again. I'll get that sanded out to 320. I'll put a final urethane primer on it. After that, it's wet sand and paint. But first, figure out, I need to get door hinges. These pins and bushings are bad, so lining up the doors is the first thing. Putting the billet hinges on the trunk, getting the deck lid aligned, shave the firewall, then remount the front end, get the fenders to fit, and then body work, poly, blocking. Once the poly's blocked to 320, take it apart, sand all the jams, prime the outside of the panels and the jams with the final primer at the same time, wet sand it in pieces, paint it in pieces, buff it, bolt it back together. It's as easy as that. It's, you know, it's practically done already. So easy. Oh man, I forgot the radio. Anyway, so here's the situation with the fender. Getting it pretty lined up-ish. We need to shorten this a little bit because the fender is, you know, doing stuff to where that's too tight right there. The rest of this we got pretty good. The problem is with the fender bolted on here, the core support bolt out. The fender's holding the core support up, and if you push the core support down where it needs to be, which I don't know if this is showing, but it bows the fender out right here.
You can come from this side and get it good.
This puts a bunch of stress on it, and then when you tighten it down, it's going to be even worse.
We don't even have these bolts in yet.
Right, we don't even have those in. But maybe we should put those in. See what that does. This is going to hold the core support up. So basically you would need to shim the core support, which you can't do. You're going to have the core support's going to be crooked, which you can't have. That fender's factory, so it's not going to need these shims under it. So that's the problem. One of the problems. We've already moved this bracket here, and you can see we got, you know, 4 big shims in it. No, just 3? Yeah, I think it's 3. I don't know. Why don't we just take a look? doors hanging because I got the striker up high to compensate for the worn out bushings. So we moved this. That's like a fair amount of shims, but for aftermarket fender it's kind of typical-ish. This hole, obviously that's not a big deal. Same with this one, it would need to be elongated. It's hard to get the fender back far enough on the top because this is hitting the firewall. I won't go back any further than that, which is fine. That looks good. So basically the problem is the fender's aftermarket is the problem. I'm not sure of a way to fix it to where, unless it's just going to have a bunch of pressure on it, basically. Where it's going to bolt, you're going to bolt the core support down, torque the core support down, and it's going to be pushing this out here. So it might change the shape of it a little bit. And then the other problem is how this fender top, it whips up real sharp right here. The other side's pretty flat, which that's something that's more easily fixed than this issue. So yeah. So I was really excited about getting this to work out okay. Until we came up with the core support issue. But yeah, when you set the fender on here, it wants to have a big gap here and it wants to hang way back over the rocker here. So it's like you need to pick that end up. But you can't because you just can't. So that's where we're at now. Thank you for your time and understanding. So anyway, as I was saying, how much we have, what do you think, 1/4 inch?
Oh yeah, easy.
Fender's holding the core support up off the frame a 1/4 inch. When you push it down, it really wants to bow this out. So you know we could slice the fender. If anybody has a factory 70 Chevelle left-hand fender, it can be rusty. We'll just use this as a patch panel. Yeah, so yeah, do that some more. That's pretty sweet. I don't know what brand this fender is. I'm assuming it's AMD. I don't know. It doesn't say anywhere. We've had some bad luck with their stuff. We've had some good luck with it too. Seems like every one you get is different. I just cannot stop talking about this fender. So as you can see, Jimmy said take these bolts out. Fender can come forward. Or no, the fender went backwards. Oh, no, there it went forward. Anyways, it's doing whatever it's doing. It helped a little bit. The core support is down now. But the problem now... Oh, hey, I'm looking at you. The problem now is this bolt goes up here. The fender's got to come down, I don't know, 1/2 inch at least, and that brings us back to our old... Why is it? It's funny when you look through the screen, you can't even see that. When you look out here, it's like, that's crazy. So anyway, it's the same situation. I'm really gonna have to try to find a factory. You know, we did fix that little lip up there a little bit. It's not as bad anymore. It's also not bolted to anything up there, so. But yeah. So we still, I'm gonna say this isn't really looking promising. So, if there's anybody smarter than us, wait a second, that's not possible.